4 Detroit Pistons defenders tried to stop him. Another crazy wild ending for the purple and gold. The Los Angeles Lakers' big three went up against an undrafted player from the Detroit Pistons. This is intense, folks. So Luka Doncic is no longer suspended, but the Lakers are facing the Detroit Pistons without Cade Cunningham because his lung collapsed. The Detroit Pistons executed beautifully at the start, folks. Duncan Robinson to Oscar Thompson cutting in for the dunk. Grandpa Bron was unselfish, passing to Luka Doncic from distance. Well, even without Cade Cunningham, this Detroit lineup is still solid, especially with their ball handling. That's 3 games in a row so far. Here's another one. Tobias Harris to Dennis Jenkins. The first 9 points for the purple and gold came from Luka and AR. LeBron James to Luka Doncic again. Luka in deep though, doing really well. The game was close in the first quarter. Tobias Harris hit a 3-pointer from the right corner, and LeBron James made a drop pass to DeAndre Ayton for an easy dunk. Unfortunately, LeBron James got injured on a pass from Luka Doncic. The ball slipped and the 41-year-old superstar hurt his finger. AR only made 1, starting the game 1 out of 4. That's why Luka Doncic had to carry the team again in the first quarter. A highly contested 3-point jumper right in front of Ron Holland II. On the fast break, Kevin Ritter even included AR in the poster. Looks like the referee was blind on this play, folks. There was no contact, but the foul was still called on Dennis Jenkins. 3 free throws for Luka Doncic. It seems like Luka Nard wasn't even in the Detroit Pistons scouting report, as he was left wide open for a 3-pointer. The Lakers hero from the last game, Dennis Jenkins, hit a fadeaway triple to end the first quarter. 27-23, the purple and gold are only up by 4. Luka Doncic, superstar effort, folks, but Luka went back to the locker room, though he returned right away to the... LeBron James is back in the game, though he's nursing an injury. The Pistons double-teamed and brought in Jared Vanderbilt. Nice pass from LeBron James. The pace of the Los Angeles Lakers slowed down. The Detroit Pistons have a deep lineup, a lob to Jackson Hayes, alley-oop slam. And LeBron James is no longer trying to sell his acting to the referee. Grandpa Bron wanted to challenge the call, but the Lakers coaching staff didn't allow it. Austin Reeves' shot selections have been terrible. He's forcing those tough shots under the basket. Without Luka Doncic on the court, it's a big problem for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Detroit Pistons' second unit outscored the bench, and as for the Los Angeles Lakers players, the home team is now in the lead, 38-35 because of this 3-pointer by Kevin Huerter. The Lakers really need Luka Doncic. 17 points in the first half. What if Luka isn't in this game? The Los Angeles Lakers might have been down by 20 because AR is cold tonight. And not only that, LeBron still hasn't found his rhythm. Finally, an and 1 basket for Austin Reeves. It's very rare that Coach JJ Redick trusts the rookie Adutiero, but he put him in during the first half. That's because Marcus Smart and Rui Hachimura are out, so the purple and gold have a short rotation. Dennis Jenkins, next man up mentality for the Detroit Pistons. He rained down threes, idles, a perfect 3 out of 3 for 3 shooting from outside the arc. It was a perfect game for Jackson Hayes in the first half, going 4 out of 4. Thompson with a monster leap past Duncan Robinson for a 3-point basket. Detroit's lead is already in double figures. The big men of the Los Angeles Lakers played solidly. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton, 9 points for Jackson Hayes. LeBron James didn't record a field goal or a point, going 0 for 5. In 18 minutes of playing time in the first 2 quarters, the home team was in full control, 65-52, with a 13-point lead. Of course, Luka's complaints to the referee are always present in every game. Luka had no points in the second quarter, still at 17 points. Third quarter, Duncan Robinson with a rhythm 3-pointer, folks, wide open, not just 1 but 2 back-to-back 3-pointers from Duncan. After the Pistons' hot start, the Los Angeles Lakers found their rhythm on offense, folks. Luka Doncic made his first field goal since the first quarter, and LeBron James delivered a nice dish to AR, a cutting layup. Jalen Duren, meanwhile, missed a point-blank alley-oop layup. This resulted in fast break points for LA. Another one for Luka. It's a 20-point game. Luka and AR are back in rhythm. The Lakers are trailing by 11 points, 78-67 halfway through. The backcourt duo of the purple and gold has combined for 40 points. It was only here that LeBron James recorded his first field goal. Nice flare screen set up by Luka Nard. followed by an AR three-pointer, and the Pistons' lead is back down to single digits. The home team's biggest lead in this third quarter reached 16 points, but the momentum quickly flipped. The crowd went silent after LeBron James's block and Jackson Hayes' two-handed slam. The crowd seemed stunned by the Los Angeles Lakers' run. Luka Doncic has 28 points in 3 quarters. Palooka, here we go. And here's the intense part, folks. Under 60 seconds left in the third quarter, Luka Doncic makes a tough bucket from distance to tie the game at 87. The Detroit Pistons answer back to take a 2-point lead. End of the third quarter, folks, 89-87. AR lost his cool with the official because instead of calling a foul on Kevin Huerter, Austin got bodied with no call, and then he was even called for a backcourt violation. Javonte Green, on the other hand, caught an elbow from LeBron James. High post, one-on-one, folks. Easy work for Grandpa Bron. LBJ is on track for a triple-double performance, assisting Jared Vanderbilt. No-look dime by LeBron, and the game is tied at 91. Luka Doncic stayed on the bench for a long time, but still, the Los Angeles Lakers couldn't take the lead as the Detroit Pistons went on a mini run. There was goaltending on Vando and Kevin Huerter, leading to a transition bucket. LeBron James almost threw a tantrum when his potential block on Tobias Harris was called as goaltending. It was a close call, folks, and the Lake Show challenged that defensive play by Grandpa Bron. Dennis Jenkins made his presence felt again, carrying the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons in the first half. And Luka Doncic, another 30-point game performance. Luka's 30-point streak continues. Tough shot. The Pistons still hold the lead, folks. LeBron James surrounded by 4 defenders. LBJ even got grabbed by the hand. Too bad Isaiah Stewart isn't here due to injury for LeBron's matchup. It would have been a showdown between LBJ and Dennis Jenkins. Again, a driving layup. The undrafted player carried the Detroit Pistons. Down the stretch, it's a one-possession game. DeAndre Ayton with a clutch play, 105-102. If the Detroit Pistons have Duncan Robinson, the Los Angeles Lakers have Luke Kennard. He was also their former player who was fouled by Duncan outside the arc. The score is tied again at 105 with 2 minutes left. Luka Doncic has full confidence in Luke Kennard for the lead. He missed, though. It was a good look for a potential cold-blooded three-pointer. But in the last minute, folks, the Los Angeles Lakers took the lead thanks to DeAndre Ayton from the stripe. With 34 seconds left, a costly foul by Jake LaRavia on Dennis Jenkins resulted in 2 free throws. The Los Angeles Lakers have plenty of clutch options. AR for the lead. 24 points for Austin. There's still plenty of time on the game clock, 29 seconds. Big shot after big shot, Dennis Jenkins again for the lead. It was chaos, folks, during crunch time. Luka Doncic went for the lead but missed. It turned into a foul game and the Los Angeles Lakers winning streak was broken. The Detroit Pistons survived.